Hi, I'm Amanda Dickerson.
And I'm Hadfield, and this is the Wildcat Report.
On September 30th, Martin Photography will be taking pictures of all students and staff who have yet to have their yearbook pictures taken.
Seniors, don't forget, October 5th is the deadline to submit your senior photos.
On Sunday evening, for the first time in 30 years, a lunar eclipse was visible. Thanks to one fellow teacher, Wildcats could view this from their very own bleachers.
We go to Morrissey and Nick Downer with the story.
On Sunday, September 27th, there was a lunar eclipse between 7 and 10 p.m. A lunar eclipse happens when the moon is at the point in its orbit when it is between the sun and the earth. The astronomy teacher, Justin Higgins, has a demonstration of how a lunar eclipse happens.
If this is the model of the earth, and this is the model of the moon, they're not this close. They're 25 feet apart in space, if these are the accurate size for the models. And the moon goes around the earth about 5 degrees above and 5 degrees below.
A few of the students from Millard West had shown up to the football field to watch the spectacular event.
The last time it happened was 1982, so I figured I probably wouldn't get the chance to see something like that very often.
I personally have seen a lot of partial lunar eclipses, but I have never been able to see a total lunar eclipse.
I've never seen them before, and why not now?
There we don't get to explore it, we just see it how it is every night in the sky.
Surprisingly, eclipses happen more often than most think. They occur once every 2 years, but the reasons as to why people love to watch eclipses is left up to the students themselves to decide.
Because astronomy and science is cool.
I suppose what I really wanted to see with the eclipse was that, like, it's obviously always described as blood red, so I wanted to see if it would actually be like that. I wanted to see how the Earth's shadow went over the moon.
This has been Nick Downer and Craig Morrissey with the Wildcat Report.
Recently, the school has purchased a new water fountain that has a water bottle sensor attached to it. Thank you to the Senior Class Board 2015 who made this purchase for our school.
Key Club is hosting a United Way campaign that lasts throughout October 12th. The winning QT will win a hot, heavy breakfast.
One student puts his energy into volunteering through something he loves. We go to Kassidy Arena and Delaney Rannells with the story.
Galloping hooves and whinnying neighs fill up freshman Trevor Lueck's afternoon. The horses' big brown eyes follow Lueck as he leads them. But one important thing makes these horses different from others. They're riders, the ones Lueck is really here for.
I've always loved working with horses and helping disabled people.
HETRA began with one student, one horse, and 3 volunteers. Horses like Dynamite here help students with cerebral palsy, spinal cord injuries, and muscular dystrophy. Trevor Lueck works with Dynamite and other students every Thursday for 2 hours.
He has great qualifications for doing this job. A, he's tall, which is really good. B, he's great with the kids. The kids love him. He's got a nice sense of humor. He's always asking, is there something else he can do? He's at the point now where he knows a lot of what we do, so he's doing things before we even ask him, and that's so helpful.
Borgstad claims volunteers are the backbone of HETRA. They provide services such as horse leading, grooming, and spending time with participants. 8-year volunteer Jan Doyle works with Trevor and the students on a daily basis.
That's the best part of HETRA, is being with the students.
With therapists on site at HETRA, each student receives their own individualized 30-minute lesson. The horses' movements are comparable to a human walking, so while Lueck encourages the students, they also undergo physical therapy. In order to do so, Lueck not only needs to get to know the horses' personalities, but the students as well.
I like talking to the students while they're riding. They're all really funny.
What I see is families that come in that they have a child or an adult who is in a wheelchair, and then all of a sudden they're put on a horse, and they are just like everybody else at that point.
HETRA's volunteers like Lueck provide a chance for people with disabilities to gain new opportunities. Lueck works with the students to show them they can overcome challenges. He reminds them their disability does not define them. Despite it being a seemingly small act of volunteering, Lueck makes a big change in lives that have had their fair share of hardships. This has been Kassidy Arena and Delaney Rannells with the Wildcat Report.
Last week, Drama Club hosted an open mic night with a variety of students performing things such as tap dance, singing, and stand-up comedy.
The fall play is right around the corner. Tickets are on sale right now for $8. We get a behind-the-scenes look with Matthew Porro and Gabby McGinn.
To go or not to go? That is the question.
This is Gabby McGinn and Matt Porro with the Wildcat Report previewing the upcoming fall play.
The Millard West Fall Play is upon us. The rendition of Lend Me a Tenor by Ken Ludwig is the first of 5 productions from the drama department this year. The drama department has been hard at work for much of the school year. Endless hours of work have been put in to create the best possible performance.
We started the second week of school with auditions, and then ever since the second week, so August, we've been rehearsing every day after school. So it's been about 6 to 7 weeks of work so far.
It's been since the beginning of the semester we've started on it. Like this class, most of the people are in drama, but a lot of them aren't. Like they just take this class to take this class. But we read the script like the first week, and then we kind of like brainstormed what we wanted the set to look like.
Lend Me a Tenor is a comedy revolving around a famous opera singer and the chaos he brings with him to Cleveland, Ohio. Although many plays have been put on in the past, several factors are present in Lend Me a Tenor which may draw in first-time audience members.
All of the plays in the past we've done are great, but with Lend Me a Tenor, it's really wild comedy, and it's a little edgy at times.
I hope it's because people want to support their school and the students that put on the show, because we put a lot of work into it.
Performances take place on October 1st and 2nd at 7 o'clock and October 4th at 2 o'clock. Tickets go on sale for $8 and can be purchased at the door on the night of the show.
Come see it. You don't want to miss it. It's really funny. It's going to be a blast, and we've been working on it for a long time. There's great actors and performers you don't want to miss.
It's pretty funny. Like, it's going to make you laugh, so y'all should come see it.
This has been Matt Porro and Gabby McGinn with the Wildcat Report.
Any boys interested in joining the fall golf team must attend an informational meeting on October 2nd.
If you have any questions, contact Coach Little through the Millard West Golf Twitter page or through email.
We now go to Cody, Janke, and RJ Wade with the sports.
Welcome to two uneducated, underqualified, and underpaid guys talk about sports. I'm Rick James Wade.
And I'm Cody Janke, and this desk is really small.
Tonight, we're going to cover sports like Daniel Davey covers anything. Not well.
The Wildcat softball team has gotten past their rough patch, escaping their losing streak. They've won 8 of their last 10 games and hope to continue that streak.
Our football team is still undefeated.
And by the time this airs, we're pretty gosh darn diddly sure that that streak is still going to be alive.
Here are the top 10 rankings as of week 4.
Volleyball is also looking to set, spike, and serve up an L to Omaha South this week.
They've won 61.538% of their games, which our sources have just confirmed is more than 60%.
And in other sports news, hold on, we're now getting breaking news. We now go live with our breaking news correspondent, Zach E. Football.
Thank you, Richard. I'm outside here, outside of the room you're currently standing in. This just in, Millard South name means nothing. The President of the United States has just declared that it is no further south than Millard West.
Yes, that seems to be true, Mr. Football. Thank you for the breaking news.
That's all we have for tonight. Join us next time.
You've been canceled.
What?
Yeah, sorry.
That wraps up the Wildcat Report for this week. This has been Corey Hadfield
And Amanda Dickerson with the Wildcat Report.